Hi, welcome to Module 6, Unit 7, Lecture 10, Introduction to Integrating Multicultural Education and Practices into Gifted Education. So this module is split up into two areas that research has stated it's been really big focal points in integrating diverse populations and also content into gifted education. We'll start by just having an overview of the argument that has been posed that there is a huge underrepresentation of gifted education students who are from diverse cultural and ethnic backgrounds. Then we will continue with our next modules or next lectures to discuss the demographic issues and also the content challenges that people have identified as problems for gifted education programming and also selection processes. So this module or this lecture is fairly brief. We'll watch a quick video and then I'll walk you through some of the highlights, and then there are two other module lectures for you to watch. So let's get started. So advocacy for minorities in gifted education. This is a slideshow with a little bit of music discussing some of the statistics and also some of the issues that have been researched since the 1990s. So kick back and watch the video. Okay, so from that PowerPoint slideshow, it kind of wrapped up some of the challenges as far as with um, the disproportionate amount of students who are in gifted education programs who are not from underrepresented groups. And then also they identified challenges with content and also the difference in culture between teachers and students. Saying that, most cases students differ from their teachers, so there is a need for cultural training or cultural sensitivity, which I agree. That's why I selected my doctoral degree program area, curriculum and instruction, with a focus on multicultural education, because I wanted to make sure I had sound teaching approaches. So, the point of this module is to look at gifted education groupings and settings similar to traditional inclusive settings, and look at how they require a more purposeful integration of culturally relevant content, and also look at the current data or the last 10 years or so data on multicultural education or multicultural groups, reportings of groups that are multicultural or ethnic. They vary in the major ethnic groups. Sorry, a little tongue-tied. So after completing this unit, educators will know how to use multicultural education framework within a gifted classroom setting. So there is a framework I have for you that will help you integrate a lot more culture into your gifted education frames. And then curriculum framework for integrating culturally relevant content. Those two are the same. And then the ways to use rubrics and collaborative logs, we'll probably move that to the third week or the week 7. And then this one, student learning outcomes. Hopefully by the end, you'll be able to apply techniques and strategies of the multicultural education and gifted classroom settings or groups. You will know how to motivate and inspire students using culturally relevant content. And then the last part, design self-regulation strategies within gifted classroom settings. That goes into the chart. I can talk a little bit about that. I'm trying to decrease the length of the lecture, so I'll direct you towards where you need to go, and I'll do a brief overview. But the last two kind of overlap each other when you look at the charts that are available in one of the readings. So final thoughts, in order to ensure that gifted and talented students expand and grow their abilities while being prepared to work in the world of tomorrow, they must know how to, like I said at the beginning of the module lecture, interact with those who are different from them, be exposed to a variety of content and contexts, and also have opportunities to explore subject matter from various perspectives, including cultures and countries. Because as we do know, the world is getting smaller. The world is getting smaller due to the great World Wide Web. So it is super important that we prepare our students for integrating diverse thoughts and also expand their thoughts on people who differ from them, not in a way of tolerance, but in a way of respecting and valuing the uniqueness that we all bring. Okie dokie. Well, we will continue to lecture 1